Hey everyone, I guess we're live. So, going to reposition the camera here a little bit, let you guys populate. Everyone comes inside. Hey everyone, I'm just going to get started here in just a moment. We're going to do a live unboxing of this Lunar Eclipse. This is something I got from RMRC. Should be pretty awesome. Just going to lower the camera here just a little bit. If you're out there, say hello, and we'll get started in just a second. I like it when I come up to my office and I have things waiting for me. It's always a nice thing. This is something I bought on my own. This is not a new airplane. This is something that is... Oh, there we go. This is something that's been out for a long time. It's one of those models that I have admired for a long time, and it was on sale, so I decided, hey, let's check this thing out. Chai STY. What's up, peoples? What's up with you, man? All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining my live feed here. We're gonna get started in just a moment. I'm just gonna let a few more people populate in, and then we'll get started. So just a little bit of a background. This airplane is not a new airplane, like I was saying before. It's been around for a long time, but I've always admired it. It's one of those ones that I saw when I first got into the hobby. And I thought, man, I'd never be able to fly an airplane like that. Well, now it's been like 3 years later. And this was on sale for, I think, like $54, somewhere around there. It was about $21 shipping, so that was a bit of a hard pill to swallow. But like I said, we'll get started in just a moment. This is kind of what it looks like. It's from RMRC. It's a really cool looking airplane. You guys will be able to see this airplane on Flight Test. It was it's the model that they used for the backwards airplane. So basically they made it a pusher prop in the back, and they made the tail the front, so they tried to fly it backwards. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start unboxing this thing here. And I tell you what, I think I'm going to turn the camera around here so that I can see what you guys are seeing. So hang on just a second. Going to turn. You'll see my lovely face here. Guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining me. I'm going to straighten you guys out a little bit here. Let's see, where's my bubble level. So I don't know if you guys, how the weather is where you guys are at, but today it's in Southern California. It is currently about 80 degrees out, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. So let's see here. Can you guys see what's going on there? Yeah, okay, you won't really be able to see my face, but actually let me raise this up a little bit so maybe we can get some height. So guys, if you don't know, I've been using these Liebeck tripods. I'm gonna be producing a video on them very soon, and they are professional grade tripods. I have a contact of mine who's a friend of mine who is a dealer in this, and he's actually a professional producer for live events, so that's pretty cool. All right, so if you guys see this in the back, this is the professional slider that I got from the company. It's got a, I'll show you this real quick while we're waiting for people to populate here. So it has a fluid head here, so basically you can get smooth panning shots, and we also have the slider, and then this goes up and down as well. So you can do these type of shots like here. So this is made by Liebeck, and it's called the Alex. And so basically it's going to be like a combination deal with this and the tripod. I think it's around, like, I can't remember if it's, I'm not gonna say the price. It's expensive though because it's professional gear. So okay guys, so let's go ahead and get on with the unboxing now that we got some people in the room. And what happened to my box cutter? Hang on a second, guys. Oh, here it is. Okay, so for those of you that just joined us, like I said, this is not a new model. It's been around for years, but have you guys ever had those models where you're just like, man, I really would love to fly that? And it looks a little bit like just kind of like a common, not like a Cessna, but it's a low wing type of Cessna type of airplane. So let's take a quick peek here. All right, so they have a packing list from RMRC. after these are out of stock, I don't even know if these will actually be in stock again ever again. So if you guys are keen on getting this model, make sure you pick one up. I think when I ordered this one, there was about 5 left in the warehouse. So like I said, I haven't really seen this model anywhere else other than Ready Made RC. So let's move this light over here a little bit. All right, that's quite bright. Turn off half. Ah, that's a little bit better. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and take a look inside the box. It's really well packed, so we can get some Ready Made RC stickers here. These are all the windows and the livery for the wings and whatnot. So this is called the Lunar Eclipse. All right, so we've got our little pack of battery holders and horns and motor mount. So I did get the kit. It doesn't have servos or motor or ESC. I'm going to supply all that stuff. So, all right, we've got the wing here. Let's take a look. Nicely packed. There we go. And it's a little bit of it's not really a swept wing forward design, but it almost looks like that the way it looks when it's all put together. I'll kind of do a dry fitting while we're getting everything out of the box here. The other wing here. Let's see, we got 20 people in here. Nice t-shirt, yeah. Drone Squad. Hey, if you guys don't know what Drone Squad is, it is a app for drone pilots for when you want to get together. Basically, you can create an event, and those people, your friends, can say, hey, he created an event, and you can go to that event, and it helps you to manage the video frequencies as well. So that's really cool. You can also use it with the Drone Squad TBS tracker, which helps to track your lap times. If you're a pro pilot, it helps you to see what your times are. So say we have a tail here, tail section. So this is a really interesting looking elevator here. So it's going to actually have a horn on both sides because it has a split elevator. This light's a little bright, isn't it? Let me see. It looks a little bit more normal here. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. But wow, I can see this. The white is kind of getting washed out. So this is the elevator here. Very interesting. Like we have all our carbon rods. Well, the carbon rods are all really stuck in there. So let's pull out. So this is what makes the airplane pretty interesting. It's got this this rudder that's kind of angled forward, and I think that's probably why they on flight tests that they wanted to use this airplane as the backwards airplane. Daryl, Jeff, what do you do with all your airplanes since you get new ones every week? Well, I do fly them every once in a while. I'll sell them. Thanks for the question, Daryl. Sometimes I sell the ones that I really are not big fans of, and I keep the ones that I like. See, LBC R6, Jeff, you need the FPV Traveler twin motor plane. I don't like that plane, and for certain reasons. I do have a multiplex Twin Star, but it's the very first one. The first one, it was not built with the Elipore foam. It's more like cooler foam. So I would like to take that one. Let me see if I can show you guys here real quick. The camera's actually pointed right up at my ceiling. There's my Twin Star, and you guys will see a video on that on my channel. I had a stabilizer in it. Oh, this is Bob from Team Legit. Hey Bob. Yeah, so I've got my twin there, but yeah, I didn't like the Traveler plane. It just didn't really have any pull for me. Did you hear any of the feedback? Did you hear about the Fat Shark Attitude V4? No, I haven't. Hey Matt, less than ideal flying characteristics of Traveler. Yeah, that. I took your advice on that, Matt. And that's really a nice thing about your channel, is that we can kind of check out things that are not good. You know, don't spend your money on things that are crap, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this fuselage, guys. It should be, like I said, this is just a really intriguing looking airplane. It always really got my attention, so let's take a look at it, shall we? All right. So all I have in here are spars and control horns, so I'm just going to put that aside. So we're going to shug it out. All right, there is the fuse, and here's the fuse cover here, the motor pod cover. Alright, so I'm just going to put this on here. Looks like you probably toss some magnets in there, which would be pretty cool. So there she is. And I still have way too much light on me. I can turn off half that light. Alright. Oh, that looks so much better, doesn't it? Okay, so here is the fuselage. I'm going to kind of do a little dry fit here. Let's see, does the... Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got... the cool thing I really thought about this is that you could really put a huge battery in here. Look at how big this battery bay is. So I think you can put like a 800 kV motor in here, something like that, 900 kV. But look how big this is. Oh, look, it comes apart side by side too. So looks like it can get everything routed in there really well. Ooh, it's pretty cool looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do just a quick dry fit of all the components. I'll see if I can get everything to fit. See, this is going to go right in here. And it looks like that is going to key into the, you can see that's going to key into the elevator. If you guys don't know, Bob Kellogg is one of the guys that flies with Team Legit. He's always been like a super friend to me, and he's a real knowledgeable guy. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Bob. That's really cool. So let's see how this locks in together here. Looks like it'll probably need to be straightened here. All right. So isn't this a really interesting looking tail section, guys? Isn't that cool? So if you look at it from here, it looks like everything is swept forward, even though it's straight across here. But man, that rear, this rudder looks really cool, doesn't it? Let's see here. Okay, so let's dry fit the wings here to see how this is gonna lay out. It's not really gonna snap together or anything like that, so I'm just gonna have to hold it. I was just super excited to get this in finally. So like I said, it almost looks like a Ford swept design. As you guys know, I love my Drac. I just got done flying it a few minutes ago. Fantastic airplane. Oh man, that's so whited out. Let's see here. So basically, this is kind of what it looks like here. I still have way too much light on me. That thing looks badass. It does look badass, doesn't it? It's kind of like a sporty, it's almost like a sporty warbird, isn't it? So you're gonna sell that mini Drac? I'm too lazy to build one. Hey, Daryl, I'll build one for you for the price. Hang on a second, guys. I'm actually gonna turn this light off. Let's see what happens here. Cause the thing about iPhones, they have really good cameras, but they tend to kind of blast out the white highlights there. So yeah, so all the white here is getting a little blasted out. But so let's just see if you guys can see this. So there we go. I have it all in camera though. So it's a little bit like a passenger plane. But the cool thing is it has a bunch of scale details. It has like the little antennas that come out here, and the V radar thing that goes right up here, which is pretty neat. So really cool looking airplane. Like I said, I got it on sale. You know, I'm a cheap bastard, so. All right, so let me just take a couple peeks at your comments here. Let's see. Hi Seven. Hi everyone. Hey, that's my Magic Pods. Let's see here. Blackie Chan, what's up, Daryl? Blackie Chan, we're a bunch of Jeff fanboys. Oh, great. Let's see. P Hoigi says that plane looks like it'd make a great rip slinger. For when do you want to do a custom paint job? Yeah, I hate painting EPO. It's one of the least favorite things that I do. So I might just keep this one as a sticker one, just low build time and low everything. So I do have some wing tape selections, so I might start doing that. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see here. I almost bought a Traveler till I watched Matthew's Maiden on it. Yeah, I like twin airplanes. They have a special part in my heart, a special niche for my heart. Yeah, the twins are pretty cool. So let's see here. Jamie Bruxton, he's heading to work. So yeah, cool, man. All right. So if I will be actually putting a bunch of my planes up for sale on RC groups. I actually want to buy a Mavic, believe it or not. So many guys up at Kite Hill have really good luck with them, and I've seen them do some amazing videography. So I'm probably going to be getting a Mavic pretty soon. I'll be selling a few of my airplanes. I really don't have that many airplanes. I mean, if you guys look at Riff, you know, he's kind of the airplane master. He's got over 100 planes. I don't feel so bad anymore. I have probably 15 planes. Probably want to cut that down to about 7 or so. But I have a couple planes I want to sell. But this thing looks really cool. Like I said, this wing design is really neat. No flaps or anything, but it's supposed to have a really nice flight characteristics, and the EPO is really nice. So if you guys haven't seen this on Ready Made, like I said, the shipping is kind of expensive, especially when I'm so used to free shipping from Banggood. I've been spoiled, so anyway. And guys, also look forward to the I have a bunch of clips that I've been filming with my slider recently, so I'm going to be putting this up on my YouTube channel pretty soon, along with the tripod. It's a professional grade tripod on the channel. So if you guys are into photography or videography and want some awesome gear, it's pretty cool. So alright guys, that's it for my unboxing today. Thanks for joining me. If you want to check out this airplane on Ready Made RC, it's a real intriguing airplane. I like interesting airplanes like the Drac and, you know, the Twin Star and, you know, long range stuff. So this is one of those things that it's always been in the back of my mind. Hey, if I could ever buy that airplane, I would like to get it. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day, and that is awesome that you guys are joining me. Let me just check it out, your guys' comments before I take off. Gotta go, says Matt Ogborn. Matt, you have a good rest of your day, man. I appreciate all your work. And PJS says, hi Demo. You said something about adding a capacitor to your Martian 2. Can you talk about why you added a capacitor and how many volts is the cap rated for? Let me get to that. So if you guys want to hang out and we can talk for just a little bit. Blackie Chan, seriously, love Jeff's work. Live segments are always fun. Blackie Chan, thank you so much for joining me. I know that it's tough sometimes to join me in the middle of your guys' day, so I really appreciate it. So let's talk about capacitors real quick. Let's see, where are my small electronics? Here we go. Okay. Actually, I need to buy some more. I'm down to just a few left here. Okay, so these are 1,000 I think they're called microfarads and 25 volt. And I think I want to get 35 volt ones from now on, because the high kV motors, they tend to produce a lot of spiking. So what this is combating in your quadcopter is voltage spikes. So we have active braking, so every time we're letting off the throttle, it's sending a spike through the system. A lot of times that can actually blow out your camera, and it can blow up your VTX. So what this does is it smooths out that power. I've actually had complete signal loss in my quadcopter, and because this was on there, I could see my video all the way down to the ground. So even though I had lost power per se, this actually kept my video running as I was crashing. So it didn't really help me, but so this really does a lot of good things for you. So where you solder this into is you have got the negative is always the shorter, and it shows the negative bar right here, negative and positive. So right on the PDB where my battery lead solders into, this I just solder right on top of it, straight across the leads there. So it's a great bit of insurance. All the top guys do it. I don't know any guys that don't use a capacitor anymore, and this is probably the minimal size that you want to go with. I believe Josh Bardwell has a video on why he uses capacitors. He's got way better knowledge base than I do, but since all the cool kids were doing it, I started doing it, and I tell you, I never have lines in my video, and I never have any problems with video cutout anymore. So Daryl, thanks a lot for joining me. I'll see you guys later. Thanks, that was perfect and very helpful. Yeah. So now some guys actually take smaller caps and put them on each ESC, which I don't really recommend. I don't know where the benefit's coming in from there. It's just kind of adding complexity. But just adding one of these onto your negative and positive battery lead off the PDB is a really good way of going. So, all right, guys. So this little live section went in a different direction. But if anyone has any other questions out there, thank you so much. PJS 1975-101 for that question. So it's pretty cool. I really like interacting with you guys. So, all right. So let me just scroll through. See if I missed anybody's comment or anything like that. Anyway, guys, obviously you're gonna be seeing this airplane on my channel coming up really soon. I don't know if I'm gonna do a build video per se, but maybe I'll just say here's how I set it up. I mean, it's just a standard airplane, so of course I will be flying this up at Kite Hill real soon. So, all right, guys, see you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.